Part B. Look at page 2 of your data file. Situation. You are Nico Lin. You are the secretary for the Interschool Visual Media Society. You assist Mr. Ringo Chow, your school's audiovisual teacher, and the vice chair of the Interschool Visual Media Society. The society is currently organizing its annual Visual Media Festival, which will take place in June. Mr. Ringo Chow has asked you to do some tasks. You will listen to a recording of a video conference discussion between Miss Myra Ray, the chair of the Interschool Visual Media Society, and Ringo Chow. Take notes under the appropriate headings. Before the recording is played, you will have 5 minutes to study the question-answer book and the data file to familiarize yourself with the situation and the tasks. Complete the tasks by following the instructions in the question-answer book and on the recording. You will find all the information you need in the question-answer book, the data file, and on the recording. As you listen, you can make notes on page 3 of the data file. You now have 5 minutes to familiarize yourself with the question-answer book and the data file.
B1 我如果淨係做 B1 嘅話呢，就係要做呢3樣嘢啦。一個呢就係 checklist 嚟嘅，要寫翻個 checklist。跟住呢要寫個 email 俾呢個人啦，同埋呢 prize giving ceremony 有一個 announcement 喎，寫宣佈一樣嘢喎，寫個宣佈出嚟啊！咁就係 B1 啦。如果做 B1 嘅同學，咁咧當然啦，次次都話啦，你老師會講嘢俾你聽，會教你做嘢噶嘛。Ringo Chow 寫俾 Nico Lin 嘅一個 email， 佢就話咧我哋有3樣嘢要做嘅喎。咁咧就由呢度啦，係咪啊 ？Task 5。6 同埋 Task 7， 呢個人呢，第一樣就係要 change her design 喎。咁你見到啲唔識嘅名呢，唔使驚嘅，佢多數用啲難嘅嘢嚇下你哋啫，但係都係一個名啫嘛。佢要你 change the design for 有個 competition poster， 個 poster 要轉 design， 咁點呢？第二個啦，就係佢嗰個 competition 嘅 entry 啊，即係佢個參賽作品呢，唔 meet our rules 喎，冇達唔到我哋嘅規則喎。咁點啊？所以要寫一個 email 俾佢啦。最後一個啦 ，I want you to write an announcement to be posted on our new website， 寫落我哋個 website 度嘅，要宣佈一樣嘢啊。仲有睇到啲咩呢？5分鐘入邊，呢個呢係一個 poster design for the youth 喎。呢個就係嗰個人嘅一個 design 啊 ，poster 嘅 design。poster design。Minutes of the meeting 會議記錄啦，就係呢。呢個聯校嗰個學會嘅 committee 嘅會啊嘅一個會議記錄啦。咁包括咗啲咩呢？佢有講個 poster 嘅，同埋呢有講嗰個頒獎典禮嘅 prize giving ceremony。隔離啦，一個 web page 嚟嘅，講緊呢 how to 咩啊？講緊 film and video competitions 怎樣做呢 ？Rules 有咩規則呢？呢個 competition 有咩規則呢？ Online submission form by Akira Wong 呢個人嘅 submission 佢遞交嘅一個表格，就係呢個份就係佢交嘅表格。有 WhatsApp 講嘅嘢啦，係呢幾個人傾嘅。最後呢，都未係最後添。Fact file of Hong Kong-based celebrities 呢一紮人嘅資料啊，呢幾個人嘅資料 possible host 嚟嘅喎，咁你會預計到可能佢要我揀一個 host 啊，呢啲咧都係人選嚟嘅。下面仲有 possible judges， 裁判嘅人選。最後啦，就係一個 survey app results， 一個嗰啲叫咩啊 ？survey 即係問卷調查咁樣嘅一個結果啊。咁咧5分鐘未完咧，我哋咧繼續睇啦。咁當然你可以呢個時候咧再睇埋B2 咁睇下自己會做 B1 定係 B2 啦。咁但係咧記住唔好漏咗咧呢一份note-taking sheets 有啲咩我將會聽到嘅。有一個咧係講關於 short video competition 嘅喎 ，poster 同 deadline 都要好好咁聽。
The recording is about to begin. Turn to page 3 of the data file.
好啦，咁開始啦。
Hi there, Ringo.
Hi, Myra. Hi.
Okay, well, I thought we should follow up on the committee meeting we had last week. You know, just to see where we are at as regards the Visual Media Festival.
Okay, yeah.
I think we need to discuss both parts. The Youth by Youth short video competition and the screening of the film The Electronic Durian.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so let's start with the Youth by Youth short video competition.
Okay, right.
And the entries for the short video competition? How are the entries coming along?
Not great. We've only had 3 entries so far.
Oh.
Yeah, as we said in the committee meeting, Maud needs to change the design of the poster to try to encourage more entries.
Yes, I was thinking a bit more about Maud's poster design. I noticed that the website is on the poster, but it's the wrong one.
Really?
Yes, we changed the URL, remember?
Oh, yes. Is it still the old one on the poster?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice. Can you give it to me again? Nico will need it to tell Maud.
It's www.isvms.hk.
Okay, just to make sure, it's www.isvms.hk, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
And something else I just thought of. Did Maud put a QR code on the poster?
Sorry?
Did she put a QR code on the poster?
The QR code? I don't know. I'll need to check.
Well, make sure the QR code's on the bottom left-hand corner of the poster.
Sure, I'll make a note of that. Bottom left-hand corner.
Now, you say only 3 people have entered the competition so far?
Yeah, it's a bit disappointing. Actually, I was wondering whether we should extend the deadline to the 13th of May.
You want to extend the deadline to the 13th of May? Are you sure? But isn't 13 an unlucky number?
Don't be so superstitious.
Okay, let's go with the 13th then. We will have to change it on the poster as well.
Okay.
Anyway, bad stuff does happen on the 13th. Isabel Luna, you know, the director of the Electronic Durian?
Yeah?
Well, she had her skateboarding accident on the 13th.
Well, there you go then.
Right. Let's move on to the next thing. The Bright House Cinema. As you will remember from the meeting last week, the committee are still keen for us to choose the Bright House for the screening. And Alia is going to do a site visit of Bright House Cinema tomorrow.
Sorry, wait. You say that Isabel Luna's had an accident? That's the first I've heard. I mean, does it mean she won't be able to come to the screening?
No. She's still coming to the screening. But it was quite serious, I think. I mean, she's in a wheelchair.
Really? And will that be a problem for the Bright House? The wheelchair, I mean.
Yes, well, that's what we will find out from Alia's report on her site visit. And that's why we stipulated wheelchair access to the stage in the venue requirements.
Oh, yeah. I did wonder why we put that. Yeah, well, obviously, if she's in a wheelchair, we will need a ramp to get her onto the stage for the discussion after the screening. I mean, the Bright House is a terrible cinema.
Yes, you don't need to tell me. And there's something else that I'm worried about that we didn't discuss in the committee meeting.
What's that then?
Well, you remember that the big thing about the screening of the electronic durian is that the audience will be wearing those 3D headsets?
Yeah.
So, it will be critical on the night that handing out the 3D headsets to the audience is done quickly. Otherwise, it will take far too long and it'll delay everything.
Yeah, otherwise it could end up being a nightmare. I'd say we'll need at least 10 ushers.
Yes, that's what I thought. At least 10 ushers. I talked to Alia, and she'll find out how many ushers Bright House has when she does the site visit tomorrow, and I'm sure it won't be 10.
Yeah.
And there's another thing that I'm worried about at the Bright House, to do with the noodles.
What do you mean noodles?
Well, you remember that we decided that we're going to bring noodles to give out to the audience to eat during the showing of the electronic durian. You know, in the metal noodles scene.
Yeah, the metal noodles scene.
Yeah, well, I'm now worried that the Bright House won't let us. I've told Alia to ask the manager at the Bright House tomorrow if we will be allowed to bring in outside food.
I can imagine what they'll say.
Yeah, I know. The noodles are supposed to be one of our key fun elements of the evening. Having all these people eat noodles while watching the metal noodle scene, I still think it'll be hilarious. All these people trying to eat noodles with their 3D headsets on.
I agree. It would be a big loss for the whole event if they don't let us.
Well, let's wait and see what they say.
Yeah, right. Moving on. The other thing that we need to discuss is the prize-giving ceremony. Is there any news on the venue for the prize-giving ceremony?
The prize-giving ceremony? Oh, yes. I just got confirmation today. We got the Cultural Plaza in Central.
Oh, great. So we got the Cultural Plaza after all. I always said the Cultural Plaza was the best choice. It's an amazing venue, and the location, I mean, Central's such a convenient location compared to the other ones. And the date? Has a date been finalized?
Yes, it's Saturday, June the 22nd.
Wait a second. Let me just note that down. When was that?
June the 22nd.
Okay. And the time? When will it start?
Let me check. 7:30.
Okay, 7:30. Right.
Anything else that we need to discuss?
Yeah, the other thing I wanted to bring up was the introductory speech. You know, the one on the current state of cinema.
Oh, yeah. The one that Nico will give to introduce the discussion.
Yeah. I think Nico's struggling a bit for ideas, to tell you the truth.
Well, I think talk about two things. Film viewing habits. I mean, whether people watch films at home or go to the cinema nowadays, and also talk about low-budget films compared to, like, blockbusters.
Right. Yeah, that sounds good. So, what could Nico say about watching films at home or at the cinema?
Well, you remember that I went to the screening of the electronic durian the other night?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking These 3D headsets. You know, those 360-degree headsets?
The Janus ones?
Exactly. Well, they are absolutely fantastic and everything. But it struck me, I could have exactly the same experience sitting at home in my living room on my sofa and...
Never need to go to the cinema. Yeah, I thought that as well.
There's no point going to the cinema. Just stay at home.
Okay. And what could Nico say about low-budget films and blockbusters?
Well, I was thinking, in the last decade or so, big studios have tended to focus more and more of their resources on making expensive blockbusters for the cinema, so that they
Can make bigger profits.
Exactly. Because a studio knows that if it puts all its energy into making one successful blockbuster, like Star Wars or a Marvel superhero film, the bottom line is it'll make bigger profits.
Yeah, I know.
And these blockbusters, the studios launch absolutely enormous multi-million-dollar advertising and marketing campaigns. And small low-budget filmmakers simply cannot compete with all that.
Yeah, I know.
If Nico could say all that in the introductory speech, and maybe add something a bit more optimistic as well, so it's not all doom and gloom, that would be great.
Yeah, okay. I'll pass on your message.
That is the end of the listening component of this paper. You will now have 1 hour and 15 minutes to complete the written task in either Part B1 or Part B2. An announcement will be made when time is up. Take off your earphones now and turn off the radio.
咁佢大概咧都係講咗呢啲嘢啦poster 啊要點啊，有啲嘢要改啦。個 deadline 要遲啲啦，因為咧佢哋暫時淨係收到三個參賽啫。跟住咧個 Bright House Cinema 又點啊？佢要 Luna 佢話咧13號跌親整親隻腳咁樣咧，所以佢坐輪椅嘅。咁所以咧你就要要求啊，佢話 request 啫。要求咧佢俾個即係輪椅都可以用嘅地方，整個斜台咁樣啦，去等阿 Luna 上台。跟住佢話咧要快啲派 headsets 啊，咁咧等啲人即係如果唔係咧，所有嘢咧都會延遲咗噶啦。咁所以咧，我哋起碼要有10個 ushers 嘅，嗰啲人咧係幫我派 headsets。最後啦，佢話驚外來嘅食物啦唔可以帶入去，但其實佢哋本身咧係想啲人一路睇住有個叫noodle metal scene 啊，有一幕咧係講麵嘅，而啲 audience 咧亦都同時食緊麵啊嘛，咁咧係好搞笑嘅，佢哋想咁所以就要問下個場館可唔可以啦。Prize giving ceremony 佢俾咗啲時間地點我哋啦，我寫錯字啊 ，Cultural Plaza 喺中環嘅，時間日期都有啦。咁下面啦，佢話你喺屋企睇戲，你有 3D headsets， 咁你同佢先連話冇乜分別嘅啫喎，喺屋企都做到喎咁樣。咁另外咧，亦都講埋 blockbusters， 即係啲好大型嘅，譬如荷里活巨片啊咁樣，咁就叫 blockbusters 啦。Low budget film， 以前低成本嘅製作。